smoke and mirrors. Not well how it appears. With smoke and mirrors. Not how it appears to be. It's just a trick. Sounds so terrible. I think I know you better than you know yourself. I know you better than you know yourself. I know exactly what you're going to say. You're going to get triggered and you're going to say a bunch of insulting things. This is Professor Dave. Professor Dave, he's incapable of stepping outside of his little shtick that he does. He's like, if you don't believe the mainstream, narrative, everything that's all been figured out, and if you're skeptical about anything, well then Professor Dave thinks you're a dildo. What did you call me earlier? He called me a stupid moron. He called me a dildo. And, yeah, just told me I'm retarded. And it was just because I left a comment in his video knowing it was going to trigger him, but I said something along the lines, because at the beginning of his video, he's talking about the moon landing. And he was just like, he admitted that he's technologically, his exact words were that he's technologically incompetent. And then he proceeded to, like, go over this content, like, with a totally condescending attitude. It's like, if you're admitting that you're technologically incompetent, and then you're going to go make an argument about technology, and you're going to come across as being condescending and, like, all, like, better than everybody else because you believe this thing that you're talking about. I mean, you're technologically incompetent, self-admitted at the beginning of the video, and then he launches into this fucking. It sounds like he's just angry. He's aggravated. All these insults, and he's just saying all this rude shit. And it's like, dude, you're talking down to people that you said yourself you're technologically incompetent. So you're not in a position. You're not in a position to be able to, stand on your soapbox and, like, piss all over everybody, like, on the subject of technology. You just admitted that you don't have a clue. So I just left a comment in Professor Dave's video pointing that out to him. I'm like, you don't really, you're not in a position to be, like, talking down to people about this topic because you admitted at the beginning of your video that you're technologically incompetent. I didn't, that part wasn't lost on me. I heard that right away, and I'm like, I started writing my comment right away because I knew how he was going to act. He's always, just rude and condescending. He just says, like, it's his shtick, he knows his audience that likes him is going to be pleased to hear that shit, and it's like a good entertainment for them. And so he can't wait for someone like me to come along and leave a snarky comment in his comments, so he can, like, just get all triggered and attack and, like, say a bunch of mean things. But I wasn't even being mean. I was just saying, like, you're not really in a position to be all, like, cocky and condescending and say shit that's rude when you already gave the disclaimer of being technologically incompetent. You can't proceed to start talking about technology and be all, like, cocky and, like, fucking Mr. Know-It-All, when you just said you're not Mr. Know-It-All. I just pointed that out because that's what his formula is. He just rips on people, but you can't make that disclaimer and then really have to be taken seriously because you're not in that position to be able to like. Nobody should be in a position like that to talk to other people like that in the first place. But typically, you would think somebody who's all like, who's just, I don't know, actually, really, typically somebody who's like that, they're just projecting. They're just, it's them that they're talking about themselves. But like, really, I mean, there's a lot of cases where people will be like super knowledgeable about something, and where not many other people are knowledgeable about it, and they're going to come across as sort of, whatever, just sort of holier than thou or snooty. In some cases, somebody like Dave, for instance, he would definitely be like taking that. It was like that sort of like, I can't think of the right word for some reason, but he's just an asshole, But that's his formula though. Like, but he's not a professor. He's just a fucking shit talker, and he's just like lowbrow entertainment. Really, it's not. There's nothing intellectual about anything he's doing. And his philosophy is totally just. His philosophy is just like eat shit and die, everybody. Like if you don't agree with me, eat shit and die. Like, or if you're just, if you even if it's just that you're not as smart as the rest of the people or something, then eat shit and die. Like he's not trying to like have any sort of, you know, tolerance or sort of like camaraderie with the fellow people. It's like basically if you're not kissing my ass, then I don't even know what would happen if you did kiss his ass. He probably would still be a dick. He's just a dick. That's what he specializes in. So, more power to him. But it's funny because he got all triggered at my comment that I left telling him that he wasn't really in a position to be acting like that since he's technologically incompetent. And he didn't argue the part about me saying he's technologically incompetent because he knew that's what he said. He didn't try to argue that. But he argued the part because I said it's just this video is going to be packed full of juvenile remarks and whatever, just condescending attitude. And that was the part that he was all, no, it's packed full of facts, you fucking dyke, shithole, dildo, fucking weasel, fucking moron. And I'm like, like, dude, you just fucking proved my point, man. I said it was packed full of these kind of remarks right here. You can't even speak for more than one sentence without just packing it full of fucking insults. It's like, that's your language, dude. And he's like, oh, you get all triggered. Why don't you cry some more? I'm like, I'm not triggered. I was just pointing out to you that you're not in a position to be all like cocky about this subject if you're technologically incompetent, which you clearly are. But like, I'm not triggered, I'm not the one who's yelling a bunch of fighting words, or whatever. I'm not the one hiding behind my keyboard acting like I'm tough. I'm just kind of telling you that, your disclaimer kind of took the wind out of your own sails, and maybe you should just like, pay attention to some of the nuance here, the subtleties, and just insofar as like if you're gonna be throwing your weight around like you're some fucking smarty pants, it's probably not a good look to admit that you're technologically incompetent while you're proceeding to tell people about technology that you don't. What why? I mean, dude, if you want your people to think that you're Mr. Smarty Pants, then you shouldn't tell them that you're dumb at the beginning of your video. That's all I'm saying. I'm not triggered. I was just pointing out your inconsistency, dude. And he just couldn't take it. He got so triggered while telling me I was triggered. He's a hair trigger know-it-all. He talks a lot of smack. You know that Professor Dave's not a professor in jack bo diddly squat. You should Ebadola Bix, Ebadola Bix. If you're Professor Dave, you should Ebadola Bix. Can't teach a guy like that new tricks. Ebadola Bix. If you're Professor Dave, you should eat a bowl of dicks. You should Ebadola Bix. Can't teach a guy like that new tricks. Professor Dave. If you're above the science guy. You might give it another try. If you're above the science guy, something that you can't fix, you should Ebadola Bix. Can't teach a guy like that new tricks. You should Ebadola Bix. If you're Simon Dan and you don't understand, if you're Simon Dan, oh man, you just need to Ebadola Bix. You can't teach a guy like that new tricks. Ebadola Bix, Simon Dan, you should Ebadola Bix. Professor Dave, you should Ebadola Bix. Bob the science guy, nice try, Ebadola Bix. You should Ebadola Bix. Can't teach guys like that new tricks. Oh, Ebadola Bix. Ebadola Bix. Ebadola Bix. Ebadola Bix. Should eat a bowl of dicks. Simon Dan, don't understand. Do a face palm in your hand. And you know that you don't really know shit. Simon Dan, you make me sigh and go, not this guy. He needs to Ebadola Bix like the rest of these clowns. It's a Ebadola Bix. If you make a sound, I know what it sounds like. It sounds like a bunch of hot air. I hear you over there, and I swear you're getting triggered, and it's something that's been figured out a while ago. Nobody needs to know the things you're saying. Who is paying you? And they should Ebadola Bix too. If you're Professor Dave, you should Ebadola Bix. Can't teach a guy like that new tricks. Ebadola Bix. You should Ebadola Bix. Professor Dave, you should Ebadola Bix. Professor Dave, you should Ebadola Bix. Different days and stupid Ebadola Bix. Eat a bowl of dicks. Ebadola Bix. Ebadola Bix. Ebadola Bix. Stained? I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while. It's been a while. That song had like a built-in comeback. You know, it's like designed to have like a comeback. Oh, the song, it's been a while since we've heard this song. Stained. Whatever happened to Stained? Do they still do their thing? Are they still Stained? I remember when I had to buy my son a CD by them when he was a little kid. Because that was all the rage back then. Everybody's like, oh, Stained. But that song got overplayed. It got really overplayed. Kind of like that one song. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta be so rude? That song was playing all the time for a while there. It was just like, dude, not this song again. It was cool like the first couple times I heard it, but then I was like, oh man. People just can't get enough of this one. It's too bad because there's so many other good songs out there. There's no reason to ruin a good song by overplaying it. You can ruin any song by overplaying it. There's a few songs that maybe you couldn't overplay, but I can't think of what those might be. There's probably a few songs out there that you could just play over and over forever and they would never get old. I'm not sure which ones they are, though. There must be some. Like if you're stuck on a desert island, what CD, a CD, I'm so old. What, like fucking, you know, whatever it is, what would you listen to? What would you be stuck if you could have the album of these, whatever band, what is the best album that you would listen to? I mean, there's some good albums out there, and like, I would probably have like something, but like I'd probably have like Chocolate and Cheese or something. No, that would get old after a while too. Just about anything would get old. Probably do better just to have like Stuck on a Desert Island and what would be good. Like some Miles Davis or something without lyrics, because it would just get so tiring listening to the same songs over and over. And Stuck on a Desert Island. There's some good albums out there. I can't think of what they are now, though. I like Beck a lot. I think Beck's got some great albums. And he's so versatile. Like, he's got so many different styles he does. So that'd be good desert island music. Desert island, and I'm just like a deserted island. I don't know what I would listen to if I was stuck on a deserted island. I'd probably just want my guitar. I'll be the soundtrack for you today. Oh yeah, oh no, alright, oh fuck yeah. Take me away, take me away, take me away to some other land. Take me away to some other land. Well, I gotta get away from that girl before I go crazy. Well, she took my love away, took it to another man. Gotta get away from that girl before I go crazy. There you go. Take me away, take me away, take me away to some other land. Take me away, take me away to some other land. Take me away, take me away, take me away to some other land. They're selling postcards of the hanging. They're painting the passports brown. The beauty parlors filled with sailors. The circus is in town. How did it go? Then comes a blind commissioner. They got him in a trance. One hand is tied to the tightrope walker. The other hand is in his pants. The riot squad, they're restless, they need somewhere to go. As your mama and I look out tonight from Desolation Row. Now Cinderella, she seems so easy. It takes one to know one, she smiles. Puts her hands in her back pocket, Betty Davis style. Then comes Romeo, he's moaning. You belong to me, I believe. And someone says you're in the wrong place, my friend. You better leave. And the only sound that you can hear after all the ambulances go is Cinderella sweeping up out on Desolation Row. Now the moon is almost hidden, the stars are beginning to hang. The fortune-telling lady has even taken all the things inside, all except for Cain and Abel and the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Everyone is making love or else expecting rain. And the good Samaritan, he's dressing, getting ready for the show. He's going to the carnival tonight on Desolation Road. Now Ophelia, she's neath the window. For her I feel so afraid. On her 22nd birthday, she already is an old maid. For her death is quite romantic. She wears an iron vest. Her profession's her religion, and her sin is her lifelessness. Though her eyes are fixed upon Noah's great rainbow, she spends her time peeking into Desolation Row. Now Dr. Phil, he keeps his world inside of a leather cup, and all his sexless patients are all trying to blow it up. And his nurse, some local loser, she's in charge of the cyanide hole. She also keeps the cards that read "Have mercy on his soul." They all play on the penny whistle, you can hear them blow. If you lean your head out far enough from Desolation Row. Now Einstein, disguised as Robin Hood, with his memories in a trunk, he passed this way looked so immaculately frightful as he bummed a cigarette. When he went off sniffing drain pipes and reciting the alphabet, they were not vain to look at him, but he was famous long ago for playing the electric violin out on Desolation Road. Across the street, they've nailed the curtains, getting ready for the feast. The Phantom of the Opera, in the perfect image of a priest. Now the spoon-feeding Casanova to get him to feel more assured. They'll kill him with self-confidence after poisoning him with words. And the Phantom shouting to skinny girls, get out of here, you don't know. Casanova's just being punished for going to Desolation Road. To be brave, Nero's Neptune, the Titanic sails at dawn. Everyone is shouting, which side are you on? And Mr. Brown and T.S. Eliot fighting in the captain's tower. Apocalypso singers laugh at them, and fishermen hold flowers between the windows of the sea where lovely mermaids flow. And no one has to think too much about Desolation Road. At midnight, all the agents and the superhuman crew, they go and round up everyone that knows more than they do. And they bring them to a factory with a heart attack machine strapped across their shoulders. And the kerosene is brought down from the castle walls by insurance men who go check to see that no one is escaping to Desolation Road. I received your letter yesterday about the time that my doorknob broke. You asked me how I was doing. Was that some kind of joke? All these people that you mentioned, I know them, they're quite lame. Had to rearrange their places, give them all another name. dragging along. The hair of the dragon keeps you dragging along up the scale of your damn dog. Once upon a bent space and time where you can curve in a straight line, put a dumb idea in your mind and think it's true. Think that it's true. Once upon a bent space and time where you can curve in a straight line and put a dumb idea in your mind and think it's true. You think that it's true. Once upon a bent space and time where you can curve in a straight fucking line. Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. Never you mind. Gay stripper, yeah. He's got a good reason. He's taking the easy way out. He was a gay stripper, a one-way ticket, yeah. It took him so long to come out, but he came out. Gay stripper, yeah. Gay stripper, yeah. How's it go? Gay stripper, yeah. Gay stripper, yeah, 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 yeah. He got a good reason, taking the easy way out. Well, I taught that weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. I taught the clouds how to cover up the clear blue sky. Tears I cried for that woman, gonna flood you, big river. I wanna sit right here until I die. Well, I met her accidentally in St. Paul, Minnesota. She tore me up every time I heard her draw that southern drawl. I heard my dream went back downstream to board Queen Davenport, and I followed you, big river, when you called. Well, I taught that weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. Taught the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. Tears I cry for that woman, gonna flood you, big river. I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Well, I followed down to St. Louis, later on down the river. A freighter said she'd been here, but she's gone, boy, she's gone. I followed down to Memphis, but she just walked off the bluff. She raised a few eyebrows and she went on down alone. Well, I taught that weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. I taught the clouds how to cover up the clear blue sky. Tears I cried for that woman, gonna flood you, big river. I wanna sit right here Well, I taught that weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. Thought the clouds had to cover up that clear blue sky. The tears I cried for that woman gonna flood you, big river. I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Hey. Well, taught that weeping willow how to cry, cry, cry. Taught the clouds how to cover up the clear blue sky. The tears I cried for that woman are gonna flood you, big river. I'm gonna sit right here until I die. My phone's about to die. My phone's gonna die, and so that is why I'm gonna shut this here shit show off. Unless somebody wants me to continue. I get the feeling nobody gives a damn. Yell for encore. I'll play an encore. Nah, I don't think I have it in me to do an encore. I'm tired. I could just go ahead and start talking about flat Earth. People love that one. The Earth ain't flat. How could you possibly think that? Don't believe your lying eyes and don't believe in your gut feeling. Don't believe your lying eyes and don't believe in your gut feeling. These are the unspoken words of tyrants who want to control what you're thinking. Don't believe your lying eyes and don't believe in your gut feeling. No. These are the unspoken words of tyrants who just want to control what you're thinking. You must be out of your mind if you want me to think I ain't seeing what I know that I am seeing, baby. Oh, don't believe your lying eyes. Sorry, that song's not quite finished. Don't believe your lying eyes and don't believe in your gut feeling. These are the unspoken words of tyrants and they want to control what you're thinking. You must be kidding me if you want me to believe that I ain't seeing what I know I'm seeing. Don't believe in your gut feeling. Don't believe your lying eyes. Don't believe in what you're seeing. Don't believe in nothing. Got to believe in the headlines and the narratives that they are telling you. If you don't believe in it, you will be censored and it will do away with you. Hey, I'm speaking from experience. They don't want you to speak the truth, 'cause the truth's gonna expose you. That's why they don't care if you lie. No, They don't censor people for telling lies. They just censor you for telling the truth. Because the lies don't expose nobody. It's the truth that exposes what they're trying to do. They say, don't believe in your gut feeling. Don't believe your lying eyes. The unspoken words of a tyrant that wants to control your life. Don't believe your lying eyes, and don't believe in your gut feeling. You must think that I'm fucking crazy if I must believe that I'm not seeing what I know that I'm seeing. Please don't talk me the rap jack if you got nothing new to say. If you please go right up the track, this train can run today. Spend a little time on the mountain, or I spend a little time on the hill. Heard something gonna get away, others say better stand still. I don't know what I was told in the heat of the sun, a man died of cold. Keep on running, don't stand and wait with the sun getting dark and the hour so late. Hey! Who can deny it's not just a change in style? One step gone and another be gone, and I wonder how many miles. Spend a little time on the mountain, spend some time on the hill. But some say better run away, and others say better stand still. I don't know what I was told, it's hard to run with the weight of gold. Keep on coming until it's said it's just as hard with the weight of lead. Can't overlook the blackjack of any other highway to ride. It's got no signs of dividing lines and very few rules to ride. Spend a little time on the mountain, spend some time on the hill. Saw things I don't understand, but I think in time I will. I don't know what I was told. If the horse don't pull, you got to carry the load. I don't know whose back's that strong, and might find out before too long. Yeah, one way or another, one way or another. One way or another, there's a darkness got to give, the darkness got to give. Please don't dominate the rap track if you got nothing new to say. If you please go right up the track, this train gonna run today. Spend a little time on the mountain, or spend a little time on the hill. Some say better run away, others say better stand still. Well, I don't know what I was told. The heat of the sun, man, died of cold. Well, keep on running, don't stand and wait with the sun getting dark and the hour so late. One way or another, this darkness got to give. It's got to give. Who can deny? Who can deny? It's not just a change in style. A one step gone and another begun, and I wonder how many miles. Spend a little time on the mountain, I spent some time on the hill. Some say run away, others say better stand still. I don't know what I was told. It's hard to run with the weight of gold. And I've heard it said it's just as hard with the weight of lead. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another. This darkness got to give, it's got to give. You can't overlook the blackjack of any other highway to ride. It's got no signs of dividing lines and very few rules to guide. Spend a little time on the mountain, spend a little time on the hill. I saw things getting out of hand, but I guess they always will. I don't know what I was told. If the horse don't pull, get to carry the load. Don't know whose back's that strong, and might find out before too long. One way or another, one way or another. One way or another, this darkness got to give, it's got to give, this darkness got to give. Alright, I'm burnt. Thanks for watching me, though, if anybody was. Thank you.